So just last week on the fourth episode of the Chill Pill podcast, I was talking about Impact Wrestling moving to Access TV and all the potential days it can move on, and the success of the company, the obvious fail and flunder, and just the descent this company has taken over the past few years. And I figured maybe Impact might be on the road to success, but I was in doubt. And we just got more information on Impact Wrestling, and I feel like I should dedicate a Dose of the Chill Pill podcast to just Impact Wrestling, which I never thought I would do because Impact Wrestling has never interested me before, at least not in the last decade, I would say. So last week I spoke on Impact Wrestling moving to Access TV. We have more information today as Impact Wrestling is announced to be on Tuesday nights. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Impact Wrestling will be filling the void that Smackdown is leaving and is now going to be on Friday nights on Fox TV. It will be on Tuesday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. starting on October 1st. There will be a pre-taped episode, which I believe already has been done a few weeks ago, which leads them into their Bound for Glory show. And then on October 29th, they will start their run of live TV shows. Guys, October is just an amazing month for wrestling, and it's just insane thinking about it, honestly. I almost forgot to mention that they're having their Slammiversary show on October 15th. They got a lot of shows. They got their first show on Access TV. Then they have their Impact Wrestling Rebellion show on October 8th. Then Slammiversary on October 15th. Then a show called This Is Impact on October 22nd. Which I'm going to guess is probably them highlighting the company's most prolific memories. And then on October 20th is Bound for Glory. Then October 29th is their first live show on Access TV. So I guess if you're an Impact Wrestling fan, this is an amazing month for you. But for me, I don't really care all that much. I mean, here's the thing. Impact, I said last week, Impact has two choices. And really, they have multiple, but they should boil it down to just two choices. Move to Tuesday or move to Thursday. And I said move to Thursday because if you ask me what night is Impact Wrestling most known for, back in the day when I watched Impact Wrestling, it was on Spike TV and it was on Thursday night. So I felt like to touch back with the old fan base, maybe the fan base that might still be there, because I know they lost a lot of fans along the way, God knows. Maybe they got touched back into the old fan base by moving back to Thursday nights. Or maybe they filled the void that SmackDown left, like I already said, by moving to Tuesday nights. And they're going with that route. So I think that's smart on their end. That's probably the smartest decision they could have made. Wrestling fans already might be trying to, maybe fans that don't know, I don't know about fans that don't know. Maybe fans that, let's just say, you have a fan that forgot, that they're so used to SmackDown being on Tuesday for the last 3 years that they're like, oh wait, SmackDown isn't on Tuesday. Maybe they're flipping through their channels and they see there's a wrestling show on Tuesday already. Oh, Impact Wrestling's on Tuesday. Well, I guess I'll tune into this. So I think that is smart. Question is, in the long haul, is this going to be a success for Impact? I'm not a fortune teller. I can't tell you this is going to be the next boom or this is the resurgence for Impact Wrestling. But here's how I see it. Impact Wrestling for the last few years has just left a sour taste in a lot of wrestling fans' mouths. Whether it been Dixie Carter or, Vince Russo or just a plethora of bad booking decisions or them bumping from Tuesday night to Thursday night to Friday night to Monday night to Wednesday night and TV show to TV channel to Pop TV to Destination America to this channel, that channel, Twitch and Pursuit. It's been so hard to follow Impact Wrestling even if you are a fan, and if you're not a fan, why would you even care to follow it? And now it seems like we're supposed to take it seriously. I think that now, because they chose this week, now I thought it was even smarter for them to choose the week of October 1st because Monday Night Raw is having their season premiere, as they're calling it, but really it's just the new era of Raw, as every fucking YouTuber from a mile away is going to call it. The new era of Raw is starting. Then the same week, you have AEW's first TV show on October 2nd alongside the first 2-hour NXT on USA Network. Then on Friday, you have Fox moving to Smackdown. What the fuck? Smackdown moving to Fox. So it's just a exciting week for wrestling, so it was really only fitting that Impact do it on this week. So if there were any week for a wrestling fan to maybe decide to tune into Impact Wrestling, it would be this week. And I already thought to myself, if Impact Wrestling moves to Access TV and they do their first show on this week, I might tune into it. And I'm already planning on it. Like, I think I might actually tune into Impact Wrestling on October 1st. Now, will I tune in the following week and a week after? Well, that's all contingent on how the first show does. I mean, NXT last week, I thought was probably one of the best NXT episodes I've ever seen. It was one of the best NXT episodes I've seen in the last few years. And if they can do that every single week and get me fired up and excited every single week, then they are already beating AEW. And that's what Impact needs to do. They need to trot out their best talent on that first week. They need to put out the best matches possible. They've been really firing on all cylinders with Tessa Blanchard and Intergender Wrestling. Maybe do Tessa Blanchard versus whoever the Impact Wrestling champion is. They need to do something that's groundbreaking, earth-shattering for their first show to really get people excited for the next week's show or the Impact Wrestling Rebellion, whatever the hell that's supposed to be. It's a great move for them. They got a lot of talented people in that show. I think in all due time we'll see just how this show will do, but as of right now, Impact Wrestling, good move for them. And I think it's really, really telling that Impact Wrestling has more buzz than Ring of Honor does. Like, Impact Wrestling just used to be the laughingstock of the wrestling community. But now it seems like it's Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor, which used to be probably one of the most prolific indie wrestling companies of the early and late 2000s, is just now this company that everyone just laughs at and talks so negatively about. And everyone's talking about how New Japan should just pull out of their Ring of Honor partnership and just align with AEW. And now I think, okay, well, Impact's on Access TV. New Japan has a working relationship with Access TV. Maybe Impact Wrestling gets back in talks with New Japan, because I would like to think that the relationship between Impact and New Japan is a little touchy because of the way they treated Okada and Sonata and so on and so forth. Maybe if they get on the right foot with New Japan Pro Wrestling, we might see a certain wrestler by the name of Ren Narita on Impact Wrestling. And God knows, I would like to think they're going to do right by him. Who knows? Who knows? Either way, great move for Impact Wrestling. I wouldn't say I'm excited for October 1st, but I'm looking forward to see what they're going to do.